Please make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position as you're about to witness the origins of Deadpool.
It rhymes with no school. Too cool, ain't no fool, and I'm the best that there is at what I do. Ooh.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we will explore the comic book origins of Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, aka the Merc with the mouth. You get the point.
You know, I got a healing factor that makes Wolverine go like,
I wish I had Deadpool's healing factor, bub.
It's all in my origin story.
As with most comic book characters, there are often reimaginings and different versions to a character's past. We have chosen to primarily follow the storyline which unfolded in 1998's Deadpool and Death Annual #1.
Nice to see you kept my color scheme when you copied my suit. Am I like your idol?
Never heard of you. I designed this costume myself.
Sure.
First appearing in 1991's New Mutants #98, and tasked with taking out the time-traveling mutant Cable, Deadpool was an instant hit with fans. The fast-talking mercenary was a villain at first, but a skilled assassin nonetheless. Due to his similarities with DC's Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke, he was given the name Wade Wilson to imply that his creators were fully aware of those similarities. However, the two characters could not be further apart in terms of personality. Deadpool was a potent combination of deadly and silly, and that made him all the more compelling. As fans demanded to see more of him, he eventually gravitated to becoming the anti-hero we know and love today.
I love this weapon more than any other thing in the whole wide world. You want to know why? No. It's memorable.
Despite appearing in various series throughout the 90s, it wasn't until 1998's Deadpool and Death Annual #1 that we finally saw the true history of Deadpool. Often an unreliable narrator, it was this particular near-death experience that gave us the truth when Death came to collect him. She makes him relive his past at the famed Canadian facility that performed experiments to create new super soldiers known as Weapon X.
You're a fighter. We can give you abilities most men only dream of. Make you a superhero.
At the time, Wade Wilson was diagnosed with cancer, but was still chosen to receive a formula that would give him a healing factor. The other candidates gave him odds of 1,000 to 1 that he would die in their Deadpool, giving Wade his new name. Wilson survived the process, but unfortunately, the healing factor would also strengthen the cancer afflicting him, resulting in the hideous scar tissue that covers his entire body. Appearing as a beautiful woman with a skeletal face, Wade fell in love with death and the comfort that the afterlife would bring, feelings that have stayed with him throughout the years. Their romance appeared to go both ways, with Death being summoned earlier than usual, sparking her own interest in the dilapidated mercenary. She constantly asked him to return to her, and his desire for Death was so strong that he resorted to insulting Francis, the attendant in charge of keeping the peace at the facility, in the hopes of enraging Francis to the point of murder. Instead, Francis decides to make Wade mercy kill his friend Worm, which ignited a burning desire for revenge in Wade. When Francis is finally given the okay to kill Wilson, he does so by tearing his heart out. With Death just inches away, Wade's lust for revenge triggers his new healing factor to go into high gear, and it instantly heals him. He immediately goes on a killing spree to get his revenge, takes out Francis, and then, taking on the name of the betting pool as an homage to the place that made him, Deadpool was born.
Wait! You may be wondering why the red suit. Well, that's so bad guys can't see me bleed.
He was no longer a coward, but a vengeful warrior. However, this whole ordeal also resulted in the minor insanity that has come to define the character ever since. Seemingly unable to die, and his desire for death never waning, it's his heroic sacrifice for his friends and his willingness to always deliver justice in spite of his own desires that makes him into the hero we can admire. That is, even if those sacrifices mean he can't be with the one he truly loves.
What the hell, man?
Finally accepting his fate, he opted to continue life as a mercenary for hire, willing to do any job that pays. Armed with katanas and guns, Deadpool is a skilled martial artist capable of using a multitude of weapons at once if need be, and he's considered to be one of the fastest and deadliest Marvel characters around.
No guts, no gore. Did you see what we did there? About the... Forget it.
Despite his insanity, he's also a smart fighter who often comes with unique and some may even say crazy solutions to his problems. This is especially true since he has no fear of death, which combines with his powerful healing factor, which has been augmented over the years, meaning that Deadpool can give trouble to any Marvel character with little repercussions to himself. Of course, he wouldn't get far without his friends, like Weasel and Bob, the latter of which being an agent of Hydra. These two regularly put Wade back together when he tends to literally fall to pieces, and having access to a teleportation device certainly helps in tough situations. All of these factors combine to cement his reputation in the Marvel Universe as a force to be reckoned with.
Told you I had a plan!
Yet, it seems that anyone faced against this assassin tends to fear his fast-talking mouth more than anything else. Writers eventually began to toy with the idea of Deadpool's knowledge of pop culture, which eventually led to meta moments where he directly addresses the reader. Yes, that includes you, dear viewer.
Don't need that. Edit that.
Now a staple of Deadpool's character, he not only knows he's a comic book character, but he has even used this knowledge to his advantage to reference other issues and events. He's utterly annoying too, using his unique voice to barrage opponents with banter, which makes sense for us as readers because we know what he's talking about. But imagine if you were a poor Marvel character listening to this guy ramble on about what seems like nonsensical things. It would drive anyone insane.
Talking Man hurt Hulk! Hulk, rip off Talking Man's head!
My head? Oh, crap.
Marvel has used Deadpool's referential ability to their advantage by using him as comic relief in some series, or by including him in larger stories to shed new light on particular events, like the original Secret Wars, which occurred in 1984, well before the character's first introduction. Deadpool's unique yellow caption boxes make his page time unforgettable and deliver the sense that his voice is truly as unique as his personality. Deadpool has also gone on to feature in some incredible crossovers over the years. The character has proved so popular that he's appeared in over 1,700 issues, and has gone on to feature in his own self-titled video game, as well as in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He's also appeared in some animated work as well, like Ultimate Spider-Man and Hulk vs. Wolverine. Of course, there's also that one movie appearance in Wolverine Origins that everyone likes to forget about. And now he's finally got his own standalone movie, scheduled for release in 2016.
One thing that never survives this place is a sense of humor.
We'll see about that, Posh Spice.
Are you a fan of the loony Deadpool? For more manic top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I can't believe it. I'm alive! I'm alive!